everyone. Welcome to elementalenglish.com. Today's lesson is Pronunciation and Listening Practice, Episode 8. It can be difficult to understand native English speakers when they constantly change and drop sounds in their sentences. Let's practice these changes in sounds that would occur when spoken by a native English speaker communicating casually in everyday life. But if I didn't have faith, it would be impossible. But if I didn't have faith, it would be impossible. But if I didn't have faith, it would be impossible. But if I. Native English speakers connect their speech to speak with music and efficiency, to say the most they can in the shortest amount of time. Connected speech means that the consonant sound at the end of each word in a phrase should be clearly heard at the beginning of the following word. So here, but if I became but if I. Notice that in U.S. English, we do not aspirate the T, so it sounds more like a D, but if. However, in British English, the speaker is more likely to aspirate the T, so it sounds more like a true T, but if. Didn't have. When native English speakers speak casually and with the unconscious goal of efficiency, they sometimes delete consonant sounds. Here, a native English speaker may unconsciously delete the consonant sounds D and T in order to say more in a shorter amount of time. So didn't became didn't. Did you hear how I deleted the D and T? Didn't. And because it is a bit easier and more efficient to connect a consonant to a vowel versus a consonant to a consonant, we often delete the H in function words that start with an H, such as her, he, him, etc. Here, we deleted the H in have and de-stressed it to say of. So didn't have became didn't have. Faith. To pronounce the A vowel sound in faith, be sure to pull your lips back so that you can include the Y sound in A. Faith. Also, be sure to place the tip of your tongue between your teeth to create the th sound at the end of the word, or else it'll sound like a t or a s. Faith. It would be. In order to speak with more efficiency, native English speakers drop consonant sounds that would otherwise slow them down. Here, one way a native English speaker could say this phrase with efficiency would be to contract the verb would and delete the t and only pronounce the d. So it would be became it'd be. Or it'd be. Be impossible. To create the E vowel sound in B, pull your lips back into a smile position. Remember, that's why we say cheese when taking photos, to get a smile position from the mouth. Notice that the vowel sound in B ends in a Y. So when we connect the speech, we will need to hear that Y at the beginning of impossible nice and clearly. So be impossible became be impossible. Pausing. Commas and periods in written English indicate times when a speaker can take a very small pause in speaking. This gives the listener's brain time to digest and understand the speech. So here, let's take a short pause where the comma is between faith and it. Intonation. To tell the listener that we are done with our sentence, the musical note of our speech will go up on the last stressed syllable in impossible and then all the way down. This way, the listener knows that it could be her turn to reply. Got it? Let's practice. Listen and repeat. But if I didn't have faith, it would be impossible. But if I didn't have faith, it'd be impossible. But if I didn't have faith, it'd be impossible. Remember, you do not need to sound like this when you speak English. Don't try to sound perfect. An accent can sound cool and make you unique. What's important is that you learn and implement the rules of English pronunciation so that you can speak clearly and so that you can understand native English speakers with confidence. Don't forget to subscribe to the Elemental English channel on YouTube. Ask your questions in the comments. And if this lesson was helpful to you, feel free to share it with friends and family on Facebook and Twitter.